Hello there, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this. It is an applique wall hanging. The first thing you're going to do is grab the pattern from my Facebook group, Faodail Creation. These are the dimensions of all of my fabrics. You will need some steamer seam for this, which is 2-side fusible. You don't need a light box for this, so I'm just going to place my steamer seam over the top of my pattern, and I'm just going to draw out the cat face first. It's up to you, you don't have to do it in order. And it is symmetrical, so it doesn't matter that the cat's going to be in reverse. Leave a bit of a space before drawing the sunglasses, so I'm going to just trace around the sunglasses. I also decided to applique on the nose as well. You're going to take a pair of scissors and you're just going to cut away each piece, but you're not going to cut it on the line. This is the background of my fabric, and I'm going to find the center of the fabric, and I'm just going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. Once I've found that center, I'm going to mark it with a friction pen, which is right here. If you're using black fabric like me, you might want to lint roll it because it picks up a load of dust. Then I'm going to take the cat face first. With the steamer seam, sometimes it wants to stick on one side rather than the other. So this is why I've got it traced, and my steamer seam wants to stick on the other side. So what I do is I press my thumb, and that will release the glue onto my thumb. And then I can peel back the part that I've traced and take that whole section away and place it onto my fabric. So I'm doing a black cat. My girl cat is black, and she's gonna have a nice little portrait of herself. Then I'm gonna go through and do the other section. So I've got my sunglasses, because you need to protect our eyes in the summer. And I have a little pink nose here. Once these pieces have been placed onto the fabric, you're going to take them over to your iron and you're going to adhere this to the fabric. If you don't have steamer seam, you could always use heat and bond for this part. I do like using steamer seam because it's double-sided fusible. So I'm going to take this over to the iron and press. Look at the manufacturer's directions and follow. Now that's adhered, you're going to go around and you're going to cut this out with a pair of scissors along the line of the applique pattern. And you might want to do the sunglasses with a small pair of scissors like I'm using. If you don't like the nose round, you can do whatever you want. You can just make it a little bit more squared off if you want. Now I'm going to take the paper off the back, which will reveal the glue. Now this is repositionable, so we can move it as many times as we want, making sure that we've got everything in the right place and how we like it before we actually press everything down. And you can pick it up and it won't slide off or anything. So keep doing that until you're happy with how it looks, and then you can go ahead and press it down. I'm going to use a chalk pencil to mark the outline of my cat's face. And I'm going to do this with some hand embroidery. First of all, I'm going to take the glue off. And I'm going to put it to the center of my piece. And while I'm at it, I'm going to do the markings for the whiskers as well. And because I have gone over to a colour, I'm going to use a friction pen so I can see where my whiskers are going. So I want to go with a grey floss that's not too dark but not too light, because I want it to pick up on the pink and I want to pick up on the black. And this number floss is 535 in DMC. You're going to break away one floss at a time, and I'm going to use 3 strands of thread. There's generally 6 that it comes with. I want it to be thick, but I don't want it to be too thick, basically. Then you put all of them strands back together, and you're going to thread it through the needle and do your embroidery work. Once you finish your embroidery, you can go ahead and press everything into place. So taking your canvas, we are going to just use a regular glue stick here, and we're just going to glue the canvas, and take your piece of quilter's batting and just stick it onto the canvas. It just helps give it a little bit of a puff for when you put the fabric down. If you want to, you can go ahead and free motion quilt around the cat face if you'd like. I'm not going to bother. I don't think it's going to add to anything. So you just want to make sure that everything is centered to the frame now. And we are going to staple this to the back. And this is what it looks like mounted on a frame. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.